Hello and welcome to the Text2Car Road Maintenance Fleet Management Account Setup video. In this video we're going to show you how to rename the units. We're going to show you how to set thresholds, speeding thresholds and idle thresholds. We're going to show you how to set up groups and manage those. We're going to show you how to create new managers and notifications. So let's get started. The first thing you'll notice is that when you select the unit drop-down menu, all of your units will still just be the serial numbers of the devices. Now, the installer should have provided you a list of the serial numbers and which units these went into. Or they may have even changed the names for you already. But if you just have that list, we'll select the first unit. And you'll notice that the screen will change. And this is going to show you device-specific options. So let's scroll down and go to the Settings section. And the first tab in this section is the Account tab, and here under Vehicle Description is where you can change the name of the unit. Here you can also change the time zone, and anytime you make a change, make sure you click Save. Once that's saved, we'll move on to the Device tab. Here is where you can set your thresholds. Your speed threshold can be set here. And this threshold indicates a speeding event. So anytime the vehicle goes above this speed value, a speeding alert will be sent. Next is your idle time. So this is how long the vehicle has to be sitting idle before it reports as idle. So you can lower that or raise that to whatever you think is acceptable. Next is an idle long event. Now, anytime vehicle idles more than this amount, you can set it up so that you can receive an email. So this is what we would consider excessive idling, idling that you need to be made aware of instantly. So anytime you make a change here, again, just make sure you click Save. And the last tab in this section that I want to show you is the Maintenance tab. So here you can set the odometer of the vehicle, either by the odometer or engine hours, depending on the piece of equipment. Now, if you want to be notified when this piece of equipment is due for something like an oil change, tire rotation, you can click Add. Under Type, you can choose whether it's based off of distance or hours, or even just a monthly report that you do. Now, you can set the type that you want. So if you wanted oil change, you just select oil change. You'd punch in how often you want this done. So every 5,000 kilometers. And if you know the last time this was done, or the odometer value, the last time this maintenance was performed, you'd punch that in here as well. And then send me a warning. If you want to receive the notification 500 kilometers before it's due, you punch that in. Once you have that all set, you can go ahead and click Add. So now let's go back to our command center. So here you would go through and change the names on all of these units. But right now let's just go and click on All so that we can scroll down to our fleet settings. From our fleet settings, this is where you can change your password at any time. Again, if you do make a change here, make sure to click Save. The Managers tab will allow you to grant access to the site to anyone that you need to. Just enter their first and last name, an email, and a password for them. Once you enter that information, a Save button will appear here that you can click on. Next, let's go ahead, move over to our groups. And now we're definitely going to want to group our units together. Things like graders should be grouped together and mowers should be grouped together so that we can look at reports specific to just those units. So the first thing we'll do is go ahead and click on Add. Here we're going to title our group. And then we're going to select the units we want in the group. And you can actually hit Control and select all of them at once. Then just click this Add button, moving them into the group. Once you're done, make sure you click Save Group. So we can add another group. and call this one mowers. And again, clicking Save Group. Now, we'll go over to our Notifications tab. So notification is an email that will be sent to you whenever a certain event is created. So if you click Add Notification, here you can select any of the events that you want to be notified on. So if you want to be notified anytime someone goes over that speed threshold that we set back in the settings section, you'd click on Speed Alert, click on All Devices, make sure that the Enabled is checked on. Days enabled, you can leave on all, or you can choose to only be notified on weekdays or weekends. And here you can choose to be notified between certain hours. You can also send to multiple different emails by typing in the emails here. Once you're done, just go ahead and click on Save, and that notification will be saved for you. So here you can see that you have a speed alert notification set up for every day on 5 devices. So that's the conclusion of this video. On the next one, we'll show you how to get into your reports and your different maps that you have available to you. Thank you. Bye.